Vietnam's performance in the group stage of AFF Suzuki Cup 2018, with 3 wins, 1 draw and no goals conceded, has been applauded by several Asian newspapers and commentators. Fox Sports Asia said Vietnam's 3-0 victory against Cambodia was their best in AFF Cup 2018 so far. The game was dominated by the home team while Cambodia was more reliant on counterattacks. When the match ended, Vietnam was able to frustrate the visitors with a 3-0 win, Indonesian sports newspaper Okezone Bola commented. Park Hang-seo magic has enthused Hanoi 3 times this year, and the 3rd time, he helped Vietnam top Group A and qualify for the semifinals, wrote South Korean newspaper Joong Ilbo. Clean sheet. Vietnam stands second in the number of goals scored thus far, with 8 against Thailand's 12. But Vietnam is the only team that hasn't conceded any goal in 4 matches. Fox Sports Asia said Vietnam's strongest asset is their impenetrable backline. That 3-man fortress of Captain Kane Gok Hai, Tran Dinh Trong and Du Duy Man have been a never-reliable defense for head coach Park Hang-seo, and for the 4 games running at a total of at least 360 minutes, the Golden Dragons are still immaculate in terms of keeping their clean sheet. Clean, the site said. South Korean football site Interfootball also praised Vietnam's defense. Park Hang-seo and the team go to the semi-finals with 3 wins, 1 draw and no goal conceded after 4 games. They are a real contender for becoming the AFF Cup champion this year. Another South Korean news agency, NewsS, was impressed with Vietnam's clean sheet. Vietnam has the right to be proud as they haven't conceded any goal in the past 4 games. They are the only team that are still keeping a clean sheet at the AFF Cup this year. NewsS also said Vietnam has the ability to bring another AFF Cup title home after 10 years of waiting. Ghosts of the past. Vietnam will clash the Philippines in the first leg of the semifinals on December 2 at the Peanut Stadium in Bacolod, the Philippines. Rappler, a Philippines-based news site, considered Vietnam as a very tough assignment for the Uskals, nicknamed for the Philippines national football team. This is a young core with some tried and tested veterans. They have already tasted success at the greater Asian level. They are obviously doing something right, the site wrote. But Rappler also stayed hopeful, with their sports writer Bob Guerrero pointing out Vietnam's failures in the previous AFF Cup editions. Vietnam is saddled with past AFF Cup baggage. Its home ground, Mai Dinh Stadium, might as well celebrate Halloween every day of the year. That is how many ghosts reside in that venue from past tournaments. Will they finally be exorcised in 2018? He wrote. The Philippines beat them there in 2010. 4 years later, Malaysia overturned the second leg in Mai Dinh, eliminating the home side. 2 years later, Indonesia won 2-2 in Hanoi in the second leg, taking a 4-3 aggregate victory into the finals. Should Vietnam suffer yet another Mai Dinh meltdown this time around, or should it just burn the joint down rather than play another game there? He said. The second leg of the AFF Cup 2018 will kick off on December 6, 4 days after the first leg. The match will take place on Vietnam's home ground, Mai Dinh National Stadium, Hanoi. The video is sponsored by CNtronic.com.